Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Ryan's Gate Chicago. Tonight, we're going to review the Turlington Homes Scam that they broke ground in Harvey tonight. Of course, some public officials were there. Jedediah Brown. They won't open the books. They won't patch. They won't patch the potholes. They won't resurface the streets that need to be resurfaced. They can't even keep the lights on. But they now want people to buy $180,000 homes near all the boarded up and burnt out houses that the city and other owners own that just sit there. So this is definitely a scam. Someone's standing to get money from this. It's crazy. So let me pull that up. And we're going to take a look at this. Oh, another Bad Bunny show. I love it. There are so many amazing fan videos, you guys, of this show. Sorry, I got distracted. Hey, Beth. Oh, hey, Wyoming. Someone was asking about you yesterday, Wyoming. Yeah, probably because I was searching for Bad Bunny. So look what comes up when I open my computer. Well, there's so many good views of this show. That's pretty cool. I mean, it really was a show that was best for TV for public. Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh, I love it. That's great. And then the grass starts dropping out. Oh, I love you, baby. Hey, you know what? Say what you will about Bad Bunny, but you can't say he doesn't care about his people. He really advocates for. That's good. Wow, I guess these people's camera resolutions, like on their cell phones, are getting very good. I have to say. Okay. Was that the one? Wait, was that the one we just watched? It's another one. I'm freaking loving all these. Sorry. This is horrible. I get distracted by Bad Bunny. No, it's not horrible. Yeah. No, I just hey everybody, we're live. This is supposedly the Turlington Homes estate scam. Okay, yeah, I just went live. All right, see you guys. Okay. First of all, groundbreaking. You guys that they said they're gonna have a quote unquote groundbreaking. We're right across from let's see, it's called Commissioner's Park here. What once used to be a very nice park and a very nice ball field by 151st and Turlington. So I don't know what's going to happen. This is the company that is connected to Jedediah Brown and his scammers. So Yeah, so this was 151st in Turlington. So it was really cold out there too. So I was kind of waiting a little bit in the car. Oops. And then eventually.
I'm still wondering who she is, the PR person. We have one police car, two police cars. Yeah, there's Chief Biddings right there. We have Kimani Rush. He is the official photographer for the city. We have, I don't know what this house is. That's part of it. We have one of the fire trucks from the city of Harvey.
Our fire trucks didn't do nothing else today?
They what?
They get paid to do what?
Oh, do you want to take I'm going to take a photo actually of that sign
Oh, I do.
before they start. So this is the setup. So, hey Kimani.
Now again, more police there than the police that are on the streets patrolling Harvey. Yay. I didn't know who Bad Bunny was. You know, I just vaguely knew of him in Wyoming, but before his show, but his show has just wrecked me emotionally. So much care and art and symbolism and just advocacy for the downtrodden. And of course that gets me every time. Especially the Debí tirar más fotos song. I mean, a lot of the songs, like he has a song about the constant blackouts, right? Because of the political corruption, they don't maintain the power grid. Hello, I mean, who cannot identify with things like that? Like in Harvey, we might not have brownouts, but I mean, we don't have street lights on. Our streets look a mess. Um, we have burnt out houses. It's all because of corruption. It's not because of lack of resources. It's because the resources get stolen. And they cry poor. So yeah, Bad Bunny's art really touched me for sure. Turlington Homes Harvey finally got their website up. It's very weird. Yes, last time I looked at it, it was there, but there was very minimal information there. Hey, Laura. Hey, no apologies. Yes, no apologies. She was there today. She was there today too. We were freezing our little keisters out there. It was cold, very cold today. I'll try to see if I can pull up some photos too. I apologize that the reception must have been kind of grainy.
There's Jedediah Brown. This is the setup.
We are building a better Harvey right in front of a burnt out house.
But yeah, you know, just to get like a clearer view, I'd grab a photo, you know, if you want one. Yeah. Hey there, hey Miss Effie. Trying to grab a good photo of that when that guy gets out of the way here. Okay. Yeah, gosh, my photos and everything was just horrible yesterday because we were way too far away.
Yeah, it was really difficult.
I tried to take a few close-ups, but they were so blurry.
Yeah, I took because when she was getting sworn in, I was taking some pictures, and they're all blurry.
Right. Yeah, and then by the way, I don't know if you knew this, but I saw at least one man that was sitting in the car filming. I'm like, no, wait, how can he be there? And we have to sit all the way back here. I'm guessing maybe he knew somebody or something. Hello. Okay, so we have Alderman Randall Ellis here, folks. We have at least one media outlet. There's Ramona Simpson. There's Public Works. Jedediah Brown. We have some more of the Harvey Police. We have Tyrone. We have Tyrone. We have Cornell Darden is here. Hey Joel. Hey Joel. Hey, good. You know, I am just covering a press conference, but are you going to be free afterwards? Are you free this afternoon at all?
So you can see, yeah, Kimani Rush was with the city. This lady, she's with the, I think the Tribune.
So just let me know. Yeah, what's yeah. All right, thanks.
It was freezing cold, guys.
So again, we have Ramona Simpson here. We have someone from Public Works.
I'll say it 1,000 times. Miss Ramona Simpson is one of the ones who makes way too much money being some sort of administrative something or other. I don't even know exactly what she does. And she drives home a city car that we pay for, a brand new car. You do not need a city car to drive around to drive home. I'm sorry, but you are not that critical. It's not like it's a life and safety thing.
We have police chief biddings. We have a few police cars. Oh. Yep, we got another police car down there. We have a lawyer that Jedediah has been working with. We have Sergeant Patterson here. We have shoot, I know, right? I'm like, I missed that 60 degrees. Okay, that's weird.
Starting at 180.
So if you didn't hear, Diana was pointing out on the sign, it says this houses start at 180,000. So you get a lovely view of a dilapidated park and burned out homes for 180,000. I don't know who they think is going to pay that, but
So is this one of the properties then, I'm guessing? With the abandoned house? So again, if you're just tuning in, this is a press conference for that scam of a real estate company that they called something Turlington Homes LLC, that the city gave a whole bunch of land to. This is that shady real estate firm that's connected with Jedediah Brown. So we have a lady in the light colored coat. Is that somehow that's the PR lady that I don't know exactly who she is or how much?
yeah, we still need. I need to figure out her name. I know I've not heard of her, but again, why? Especially if you're getting paid big bucks, we should know who you are. We pay your salary.
Now, how much is Cornell Darden making again? Cornell Darden is.
Laura has questions. Okay, that's cool. Hope you're doing well. I watched both of your lives. Thank you. Struggling? Oh, I feel you there. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, thank you for asking. Hope you're well.
No, that was
Going
being
on?
construction.
Bipolar.
It was a lot though. Remember you
Oh, yes,
calculated
I've had
it?
plenty
You said
of
he makes that
bipolar.
every month. It would be 700
Bipolar.
something.
My sister-in-law's bipolar. Yeah.
Which is crazy.
If your sister-in-law's
Crazy.
got the meds and support.
Oh,
Where
thank you.
exactly
All the
will they
Q. All
be?
the Q says
Terrible.
26K.
Somewhere in that area.
6,700 a month.
Not exactly sure.
Is that it? Okay.
She struggled, but she's been okay for
Yeah,
3
so
years
again, we
now.
got
She had a really
Public
hard time
Works
off and
here.
on the
Just
brother
give
and
congratulations.
oh wow.
Yes, thank you, all the Q.
Yeah, mental illness is real, folks.
They closed the street off down there. I don't know why I need so many police cars for this. Got some Public Works vehicles.
Right. And like I said, I'll pull up some photos.
Here's the
guys.
interim mayor.
The footage is not high quality. Like
Good morning.
Miss Interim Mayor.
good point, exactly. And who wants to buy a home that has the property taxes that high? And you get to look at streets that aren't paved, houses that are falling apart. Like these people, they're standing to gain money. This is not. None of these projects are to benefit the community. Okay, das ist wonderful. They say there's interest by owners, that they have 5 people interested. You'll hear in the press conference, but we have no way of verifying that. As a realtor, I highly recommend that you never consider these homes. they even get to the point of being built because this company is shady AF. It's associated with Jed and all these other horrible, corrupt people. Like, how do you even know that the house would be built well? Like, so if I'm brave going there, yes, but I did feel that. Thank you. You know, I don't trust any of these
Mhm.
people. They're thugs. That's you all do. They're all thugs.
So again, this
Thugs
is
and their
this is
supporters.
they're saying this is a groundbreaking. These politicians can't even fix potholes.
My name is Korean.
She's a joke too. Okay, I just wanted to show you a few photos just so you can see, because like I said, sometimes when the internet signal is not that strong, it's the only bad thing about going live is that sometimes the footage is not the hottest. So I took a few photos. So that's the Harvey sign. And then you see how it's ooh, sorry. Turlington Homes. Starting at 180, coming soon. Pre-sale open now in association with Global Real Estate Development, with the cooperation of Mayor Pro Tem Shirley Derwinski in honor of Mayor Christopher J. Clark, who made this project possible. Who made this next plan to steal money from Harvey taxpayers possible? There's Ramona, overpaid, does nothing. Kimani, he's paid to do the media for Harvey. This guy, he was from Fox 32. See 151st in Turlington. Look, the sign even needs to be replaced. Like, oh my God, these people. I can't tell you how much is wrong with this, you guys. So much. Wait, did they have all that? Is the trunk open? You see a police chief there. I know Jedediah Brown's here. Cornell Darden's there, the infamous Cornell Darden. So you're going to see in the video Shirley Derwinski, who's the interim mayor. This is John Groff, I think, the guy that's associated with this company that Jed is associated with. I don't know who this person is. In her furs, Janet Rogers, the newly appointed interim clerk, who they wants to get access to sign the city checks. Because remember, they don't let the elected treasurer sign the city checks because they don't allow her access to any of the accounts. So she's in her. This lady was involved in the chicken wing scandal. $1.5 million worth of chicken wings was stolen from District 152. She was convicted for fraud, I believe it was. As it was some financial crime. She was jailed. It was a felony. Frank Zuccarelli, former township supervisor, for some reason protected her and her husband, the guy with the gray hair here, Tyrone Rogers, and got Governor Pat Quinn to pardon her. That does not mean that she did not commit a financial crime. She has since overseen District 152 school board because she got removed after she was convicted. And then when she got the pardon, she got back on the board, and she and her husband have, allegedly used District 152 as their, personal bank account for years. A lot of how these boards steal money is through the multi-million-dollar contracts that get awarded for construction, food, milk that your kids drink. I mean, you name it. They make sure that if someone wants to do business with the public board, they have to get something out of it. Because people say, but that's not right. Well, I don't understand. Why would they do that? A school board position isn't paid. Well, no, it isn't paid. It isn't supposed to be paid. But they make sure they get paid, if you know what I mean. But the fact that she has such a track record of oppressing and stealing from Harvey people, and then she comes out. How tone deaf can you be? You come out in your fine furs. Like, thank you for reminding us that not only do you steal from us, but you use that money to dress in luxury. Like, wow, thanks, Marie Antoinette. I don't know who this lady is. Another city employee. This guy, I should know him, and I'm blanking on his name. Oh, Officer Harris was there too. Turlington Homes. There wasn't much to find. So I did another video where we researched them. I can try to pull up things again, but yeah, it's a scam. Yeah, oh, it's totally a scam. Isn't she a fraudster? Oh, she's the biggest fraudster. The dirtiness in the background. I want to know one of those people up there with any integrity. Nah, none. Who wants? Yeah, who's gonna want to live there? Like, why don't you maintain the house? Why don't you maintain the houses and the streets and the things that are already in the parks? You know, these homes are not going to be low income. Yeah, I don't know, you guys. That's why I said it's got to be a scam. It just doesn't even make financial sense to me as a real estate agent. It really doesn't.
Davis, I am the city administrator for the city of Harvey. It's with great honor that I'm announcing the groundbreaking for Turlington
Oh, good.
Homes.
Yes, I'll only keep talking about
This
organic.
project
But
is a part
I
of
told her
a
that
strategy
Scan's
to
gonna give you a
change
ton
the
of
narrative
material.
and restore confidence in Harvey's future.
So I'm glad.
In the words of Mayor Christopher J. Clark,
Oh yeah.
Harvey's comeback will not happen by chance. It will happen by hard work and preservation. That's appearance. And let's be clear,
Yeah, well,
developers are investing in Harvey.
not as a result of any of us.
They see what we see.
You people.
They see a resilient community, hardworking families, a prime geographic location, and untapped opportunity. They see a city that is serious about rebuilding, serious about partnership, and serious about growth. We welcome the responsible development in Harvey, and we welcome partners willing to invest in their resources, their expertise, and their confidence in our future. We need more private.
Now, when they say that we welcome partners to invest, they mean we welcome people who will pay us money, and we can find some ridiculous nonsense project as an excuse so we can steal money. That's what she meant. I'm translating for Korean Davis, who makes 6 figures, drives home a city car, and lives next door in South Holland. Does not live in Harvey. Neither does Ramona Simpson. Neither do most of these people. And yet we're having a financial crisis, and we can't afford police officers, or firemen. Oh, so then how can we afford this lady? And if she's a city manager, how does she even keep her job after all these years? Because the city is not managed well. It looks dirty. It's in horrible shape. And you can't even keep like basic essential staff on staff. So what? You should be fired. You should have been fired years ago, lady.
That are interested in doing the right things by the city of Harvey. This project is a fresh step forward. We are transforming underutilized properties into homes for families. More than 16 residential parcels right here on Turlington Avenue will now become opportunities for new ownership, stability, and pride. The high-quality, energy-efficient homes are designed for single occupants, growing families alike. They represent modern living. They also represent a sound economic strategy. Every home built strengthens our tax base, supports local jobs, and sends a clear message to Harvey that Harvey is open for business.
Really? Maybe that Harvey's open for, you guys taking bribes and like money. This is not the kind of business that people want, girl. And I work in real estate, so I can tell you, nobody wants to do business with you. They do not want to do business with you. People want to invest in Harvey, but they do not want to do business with any of these people. Every time I talk to other people in real estate or in, like I do historic preservation stuff, fixing up buildings, fixing up old buildings especially, but they dread having to work with the city of Harvey. The permits take too long. They're way too expensive. The inspectors are always requiring too many inspections, and they give fines for ridiculous things. And they require you to do like crazy things that are super expensive. Yet the city can't even take basic care of its own properties, of the more than 500 or so parcels that they own. And these houses and buildings just sit and rot, and they look like crap.
This didn't happen overnight. It required partnership, it required patience, and it required persistence. The very quality Mayor Clark brought to his work from day one. Today, this ribbon cutting is an honor. It is now my distinct honor to introduce the leader who has been long committed to this community, first as a resident, a dedicated partner, public servant, and now acting mayor of the city of Harvey, Mayor Shirley Joinski.
Boo. Ain't getting any claps from me.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today is a proud moment and a meaningful day for our city of Harvey. As a lifelong resident and now serving as a mayor, I am truly honored to witness this development move forward. This project represents the vision, dedication, and commitment to our community. I too would like to recognize our late mayor, Christopher J. Clark, and city administrator, Corinne Davis, whose hard work and leadership helped bring this project to life. Turlington Homes project is more than a new construction. It represents opportunity for families to renew investments in our neighborhoods and the confidence of Harvey's future. These homes will strengthen our community, support growth, and help move the city forward. Both as a resident and a leader, I could not be more prouder at this moment as this process begins. Thank you all for being here and believing in the future of Harvey. God bless.
The next speaker before you would be the speaker of this ward, Alderman Randall L.
Oh boy. Here comes the next trip.
Thank you very much. Thank you all for being here. Thank you to the acting mayor, Sheriff with me, to all the administrators, and also to all of the council members who supported this particular development. This development is only proof of what can happen
Are going to the
when we have positive vision, when we remain driven, avoid distractions, and work together as a council and as a community.
Yeah.
I myself am extremely proud to represent this board,
Build the truth upon
not only as a resident,
yeah.
but also as an alderman.
That's why they'll do anything but open the book.
I can't
Anything.
do nothing more but continue to look
Where the
forward.
curbs,
For
we don't even
examples
do
of what
curbs.
it means
Or if
when
we
a
do, we
council
don't.
and its mayor work together for the betterment of this community. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We love about the scandal with Janet
Next
and her
speaker
job.
you'll have remarks
Zero
from
abatement.
Jedediah Brown.
No maintenance. Hit the like. Thanks,
Hello,
Laura.
everybody. It is an honor to stand here before you all at the groundbreaking of this project. When I came to Harvey, amongst all the rumors that were seemingly loud, I got to know quite a bit of people in this community. And I got to realize that the few rumor mill voices don't represent the self-determined spirit of this city. And as I got to know Mayor Christopher Clark for myself, one thing that I was very, very excited and proud about in developing the plans for this project is that he said, even though the city was declared in distress, it was not desperate. And he wanted development in this community that would represent the hope that he held for this city, that it would be independent and just as respected as any other southern suburb like Flossmoor, Orland Park, and Homewood and other places.
Not with you on the
And
job.
Turlington Homes project is a project that is not just about profitability, because Harvey, of course, has its challenges. But the thing that really, really, really moves me is, why would you develop in a community with property taxes like this? Why would you develop in a community with rumors like we've heard outside of this community? Because you met a Christopher J. Clark. And in meeting Christopher J. Clark, I am honored because he sat down, he didn't cut any corners, he didn't do anything corrupt. He made sure that he had a conscious effort. I called Christopher J. Clark on a Wednesday and asked him to come and meet with people to develop in his city on a Friday. And he said, that's not how the real world works. But since it's for Harvey, he got up, got on that plane, and now we're doing a groundbreaking for Turlington Homes. And so today, I want to say that if you didn't like Mayor Christopher Clark, it's because you didn't get the honor to meet him. And I came here to protest and fight against him. And I'm glad that I found out that not only was he one of the greatest mayors that the Southland will ever know, I call him a friend. And that's why I'm looking forward to seeing every brick that's built on this project. Let's be clear here. This is a part of Christopher J. Clark's legacy. God bless.
We'll see. We'll see.
Your next speaker will be the developers themselves, John Gruff.
It's Groff, right?
Thank you everyone for coming out. You know, when we got the call about Harvey, we looked up Harvey and we said, it's a small little borough. Let's go out there and let's see what they got to say. And I got to tell you, meeting the former mayor, Mayor Clark, was an inspiration because even though you didn't want to hear what he had to say, he told you what he wanted to say. And his vision in the economic development of the city was outstanding. And we listened to what he had to say, and we met with him, and we met with business administrator Korea, and we decided to invest in the city of Clark. And not just this one project, we're going to get past this project, and we're going to try to do more for the city to make the economics in comparison with other communities. We are building quality homes. Some of the homes are shown on the side there. You can look up the property website, which is turlingtonhomes.com, and talk to us. Talk to us about what you're also looking for in the community. Let us know what you think about the homes. We've had nothing but positive feedback on the homes, and matter of fact, we already have 5 people that approached us that are qualified. So,
did you hear that? He says they have 5 people interested. Again, there's no way to prove that.
Real, and it's going to continue, and we look forward to making that happen.
They're saying the houses are going to start around 180.
To fruition. We plan on starting building in March. We're going to be starting that, and it's going to be a great project for the city of Clark. Thank you.
And with the last speaker, we thank you all for coming out. We'll now take ceremonial photos.
But of course, no questions. I just wanted to show you guys. Okay, so I pulled up the website, Turlington Homes. Find your perfect home. And again, these photos could be from anywhere, from anything. We have no idea. Let's see about the development. What's in this video?
For far too long, Harvey has been a city full of potential, waiting for its comeback moment. That moment has a development in the opportunity.
Okay, AI,
believe in Harvey's future. We're not just developing property, we're restoring pride. With every home sold, vacant lots are transformed, tax rolls are ownership. Part of TurlingtonHomes.com to learn how
fake people, fake black people. Let's see, 16 residential parcels, they're saying. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We are requesting municipal support and infrastructure incentives, aka they want our money to facilitate this development. I'm trying to figure out exactly what the scam, how they're going to work it, but that could be one. Current zoning is R1. Okay. Three different models. The Prairie Ranch, the Barkley, the Southland. Okay. Now look at this. With your support, we respectfully request your consideration for the entitlements and partnership outlined herein. Translation, give us money. Tanya Burns, Councilman of Flint, Michigan. Okay, I don't know if that means anything. Global real estate development, over 115 development properties under management. Interesting, New Jersey, Florida, Michigan, Illinois. Oops, wait, what did that say? No shortcuts. Sure. A lot of this is very vague information. Our partner, City of Harvey, as in they're expecting to get money from us, the taxpayers, because we fund the City of Harvey. For their sales, they have an address on Dixie Highway in Homewood. Yeah. Really inspiring confidence here, peeps. Yeah, sure. Oh, and I love the addresses in Wyoming. That's really, what a great way to get local development. Mind you, we have countless plumbers, carpenters, electricians. We have contractors. We have people who build homes that live in Harvey. So why wouldn't we be working with developers that are and contractors that are here? Well, we know the answer to that, because more than likely they're not going to be paying all the kickbacks and whatever else of money, that these people are going to get. Let's see about us. Models. We already went through the frequently asked questions. Blogs. They have blogs. Media and contact. But the address is in Wyoming. Wyoming girl. And then they have one in on Dixie Highway in Homewood. I don't know. It just, to me, it all looks super, super, super shady. $180 is so cheap. How can they build a house that cheaply? Yeah. I mean, exactly. This John Groff guy is Jed's buddy. Yeah, it's very suspicious. Good homes. Last time looked up that website, had nothing on it. I'm in the construction business. Oh, that's cool, Wyoming. And I don't understand how they can build a home that cheap. Building supplies alone are expensive. Yeah. I honestly, I wouldn't trust them at all, and if they do, if with the scam, if they ever do get to actually building anything, like I said, as a realtor, knowing all these people and how they're all scammers, I would never buy anything from them. Oh wait. The taxes and permits alone, it's like, what are they gonna build this stuff out of straw or something? They're nuts, people. Okay, and then they have their stupid little, pose to the camera, pose for the camera.
Hey,
they closed off the street. We had more.
What that of?
We had more. We have more police there than we do working on patrol in the whole city. Oops. Sorry, 1 second. Let me show you some more photos. Get these pulled up here. Debí tirar más fotos de cuando te tuve. Can't read it. What city in Wyoming? Oh, I don't know if Wyoming's. Oh, I'm sorry. On their site, let me. Yeah, sorry. I'll look again. Wyoming. Just give me a second. Police chief. I forget who she is. I forget who he is. Oh, public works guy. That's Miss Diana's hat. This is the infamous Cornell Dargan that I'm so glad Colby mentioned him yesterday because, and the fact that he's getting big bucks. He calls himself a journalist, but he fancies himself a power broker in the Southland, but he's involved in a lot of really shady stuff involving money, articles that are often either hit pieces against someone's opponents or articles to try to boost a local politician, with information that's not true. This is the young lady that I would imagine must be getting big bucks from us for PR. She was there last night too. This is Mr. Darden again. So fake. Wait, why is Jedediah with the shovel? Oh my God. What has this man done but destroy our city and literally beat on people, including me? His thugs. Oh, his other thug Raheem was there today too. Yeah, there's Cornell again. There's Miss Janet in her fur. I still can't believe her wearing that fur. So here's Cornell Darden. This is Janet Rogers, the new interim clerk. This is the lady you call when you want to steal money. This is the lady you call. That's how we know that the city council has no intention of changing directions after Clark's absence, now that he's gone, because they appointed her as interim clerk. Like literally the worst woman you could hire. There's Raheem, one of Jed's bullies. Not a big deal. I'm on my phone. Words are small. Oh, okay. No, I'll still look it up. 1,500 square foot home would be 120 per square foot. That's 1990 prices. Exactly. Wyoming makes 0 cents. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's got to be a scam, you guys. So I don't know exactly what they stand to make from it or how, but hold on. Let me open it up. Turlington Homes. Come on. Why isn't it opening? That's weird. Turlington Homes. Open that. Okay. You know what we'll do? I'll even bring it up on the map, okay? So Wyoming, you can tell us if you know anything about it. I would love to know. This is the address, the Wyoming address. 30 North Gould Street, Suite R, Sheridan, Wyoming. Let's take a look, shall we? So supposedly this is what the building looks like. First Northern Bank, Eye Surgeon, Chapman Valdez, and Lansing. I don't see anything on the building with that company's name, but okay. Let's zoom out because I have no idea where Sheridan, Wyoming is. I know you should, Wyoming, but I don't. All right. Here's our lovely Wyoming. That's right. Oh, I forgot Wyoming is a big old rectangle. Montana is the one that has the river border. All right, so we're just west of South Dakota, just west of Nebraska, just north of Colorado, and northeast of Utah. This, though, is very, well, relatively close to the Montana border. There's Bozeman. I know that from when I worked as a flight attendant. That's like the expensive ski resort place, right? Oh, it's near a reservation. That's interesting. So this is the town, Sheridan, Wyoming. Oop. Let's see, because sometimes they'll even list the different businesses on there. It's 30 North, right? Okay, so let's zoom in. Yeah. It should be. Yeah, that's the building, 30 North. Well, I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, nothing is popping up. Not that that necessarily always happens, but isn't that interesting? So I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But does that help you, Wyoming? I just built a 20 by 12 by 24 shed, 20,000. That was my husband building it. Yep. I bet that's a sketchy bank that is financing. Oh, I don't know. But yeah, so Wyoming, if you know anything about that, that's where that is from. Now, what I did once is, what were they called again? Global real estate. So we'll do a quick LLC search for them. Global real estate development, I think, was it? Right? Okay, here we go. I think. Wait. Sorry. Let me recheck the photos to make sure I got the right name. I'm wide awake. Global real estate development. That's what it says. Global real estate development. Ira Kaufman. This dissolved in 2011. Okay, so maybe that's not the right one. But shouldn't they be registered in the state that they're doing business in? Principal address was 1724 West 89th. But yeah, that one was dissolved. Let me go back to see here. Global Real Estate Inc. maybe? No, the last one was right. Okay. Now maybe I looked it up under Wyoming LLC search. Oh, I did. I was gonna say, I know. I did this before on one of my last lives, but we'll look it up again. So I didn't find it in the Illinois LLC site. So now we're gonna look up global real estate development on the Wyoming site. Okay, here we go. It says it's active. Initial filing was 2020. 30 North Gould Street, Suite R. Registered Agents, Inc. Okay. No public notes. What about parties? Ah, here he is. John Groff, director. Voorhees, New Jersey. David Hayslip. Maybe he's the guy that was behind John. It's Groff, not Graff. Groff. So that is the gentleman with the shady connections to Jed and other deals. Interesting, you guys. Oh, they had some years where they didn't pay their stuff, I guess. It says delinquency, disillusion, revocation. Dissolution revocation. Okay. So maybe they let it lapse a few times. They aren't reputable according to Google. Okay. All right, let's do a little Google search on them then. Great idea. So I did find that at least. Now let's see, maybe they might also be registered in New Jersey. Let's see if we can look that up. New Jersey business search. Here we go. Yep, it must be the same one. Okay, are you going to give any information on it though? That's it. Incorporated 2016, Voorhees. But yeah, it's got to be the same one. That's weird. They don't tell you anything about it? Okay. Let's see. Global. This is their website. Land capital brand execution. Featured projects. I only have one for a company that supposedly has all this development. There's only one listed here. Case study, Carney's Point by Wilmington, Delaware. After an almost $1.5 million renovation, the building is due to open as a Southern New Jersey Community Center in early 2025. Okay, doesn't tell us much about it. Could be, might be true, might not be true. Adaptive reuse, hotel, motel, residential development, large scale custom housing. What about under projects? Do they have anything listed? Flint, Michigan. Okay. Let's see, what's the Ohio project? Sounds like it's not happening right now. It's to come. There is not Turlington home developer in Wyoming, according to Google. Looks like they have a lot of litigation issues. Yeah. No, you're right. Not in the Turlington Homes LLC. That we looked it up on another one of my lives. They were just started at the beginning of October. It was just founded, and then Chris Clark and City Council voted to give the city land to this shady company associated with Jedediah that same month. So yeah, like they started an LLC literally just to do this, like at the last minute. Very sketchy, peeps. Very sketchy. Should we say investor? Let's see what's under investors. Not much. Okay. Contact. Who do they list for their contact? Corporate office, Sheridan, Wyoming. Construction office, Carneys Point, New Jersey. Investor relations, Voorhees, New Jersey. Okay. Yeah, where did you find their Google reviews? Where do you find their Google reviews? Let's see their LinkedIn. Okay, I don't see any reviews. No reviews on Facebook, and let's see, what are their oldest posts? Okay, they did have some for 2023. Let's 2022. Okay. Non-transparency, right? So you haven't seen which land they will build on. It's not exactly clear. No, because they never, even before they voted on it, after they voted on it, the city council never really told us which parcels were being given away of our land. Remember, that's public land they're giving away to out-of-towners who want to rape and pillage our town. How do you get to your the Google reviews? Do I have to go to Maps first? Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Is this it? This is the one that has all the reviews, Wyoming? Ooh, let's see the reviews. Found out about this company in the beginning of last year. It was applying and actively touring apartments. They never got back to this person. Okay. Okay, they got some positive reviews there. Let me see. What was the overall rating? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Duh, that's not the right company. That's Global Realty Development. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Global. What was this one called again? Global Real Estate Development. Okay. Do they have any? Where did you find your reviews? Where did you find the Google reviews? Because I see this one, but it doesn't. That one doesn't have any reviews. Reviews, I see. Yeah, I couldn't find the reviews. Where'd you find them? Wyoming, where'd you find the Google reviews? I can't find them. Global Real Estate Development, Inc. Google reviews. What if I just do that? Wait, where do I go to? I just want to go to the normal search thing. Global Real Estate Development Inc. Reviews. Googled if they were a good company. Okay, what name did you use? Did you use the Inc. or not? Well, anyway, yeah, if you can find them, if anybody can find them, let me know. Maybe try Better Business Bureau. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could look that up. Global Real Estate Partners Solutions. No. Okay, let's go to their site. Okay, let's do Global Real Estate Development. And we'll say near Wyoming. No, we'll say near Voorhees. How about that? Did I not spell it right? Voorhees. Man, why does this have to be so complicated? Where's the damn thing again? What was it, you guys? How am I misspelling Voorhees? Why am I misspelling Voorhees? Oh, okay, no, I'll say Sheridan, Wyoming then. Sheridan, Wyoming. That's weird. Okay, nothing's coming up. Okay. Well, anyway, that's about it, y'all. Hey, Tiki Child. So, yeah. So, basically, that was the new scam today. Turlington Homes Scam. They're up to no good, and we're just going to keep trying to push them to open the books. I think that's all I have for you guys. Let me see. Did I forget anything? Because it's already past 11. I didn't want to go too long. Someone told me that they, for instance, they know someone that got 10 houses in a south suburb paying $5,000 for each under the table. Also, again, this is how I know they use the grants this way. Grant money was used for things like roofs and windows, and the person said there were not even any roofs or windows involved with this business, but someone wrote a check for grant money to fix all those things. Mm-hmm. Monet, by the way, is having, Monet Wilson in Calumet City, she's having a meeting. I got to find out the time, but Saturday at River Oaks for her board. And tomorrow at 6 p.m. Oh, never mind. It's a virtual meeting. I was going to say there's a Harvey beautification meeting, but okay, guys. Well, yeah, that's it for now. A wonderful night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Au revoir.